can take you anywhere. Turn the pages and you'll be there. Come on, join us, you'll see. We're reading with Carylee.
Hi, friends, and welcome to an exciting new season 3 of Read with Carylee. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad to be back with you. I have some very exciting things in store for you all throughout this season. Yes, I am in my home studio, but we still have some surprises that are sprinkled all throughout each episode. So make sure you watch the entire show. But before you do, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss a thing. So let's go and meet our first author of season 3, Miss Zoey Jackson. Hi, how are you?
I am well. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. So glad to be back and so glad to be bringing some amazing authors to Read with Carylee for our friends out there. And you are a very special author, because not only are you going to be reading, but you're going to be giving us tips for life.
All right.
Yes.
Awesome.
Before we get to that, though, so we know that Read with Carylee is basically a global platform now, and we have authors from all over. So tell us where you're reading from today.
I am reading from Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Oh, you are very close to where I am. So maybe we'll have to drop on by sometime.
Awesome. I love that.
Yes, absolutely. And today you are reading Yoga with My Foster Mom. So I am very intrigued about this book. And like I said, it's giving you tips for life. So make sure you listen up and possibly do some poses as well. So Miss Zoey, I'm not going to take any more of your time. I'm going to turn it over to you so you can read Yoga with My Foster Mom.
Thank you. Yoga with My Foster Mom by me, Zoey Jackson. Dedication. This book is dedicated to my 2 nieces, Rianne and Raquel. As you continue to learn and practice your yoga skills, remember to make it your own. Be bold. Embrace what makes you different and share your yoga with the world. Introduction. This story takes place in a galaxy of dreams that come true. It is the dream of 2 girls to learn yoga from their foster mom. The story is told through their eyes and in their own words. In the process, they also learn that their yoga poses do not have to be perfect or exactly like their foster mom in order to be correct. Instead, both girls learn to enjoy the practice of yoga by making it their own within their own physical limits and abilities. This book promotes being a foster parent and using yoga as a way to spend quality time with your foster child. What is yoga? Yoga is the practice of controlled movement and concentrated and controlled breathing. Kids who practice yoga experience both physical and mental calming. Physically, it enhances their flexibility, strength, coordination, and body awareness. In addition, their concentration and sense of calmness and relaxation improve. Yoga teaches acceptance and tolerance of others. In practicing yoga, kids learn early in life that all living beings are to be cherished and respected as they are. Keywords for studying the intent for your yoga practice are hope, love, faith, patience, resilience, honor, reserve, gratitude, and compassion. My foster mom loves yoga. She practices yoga every day. My foster mom lays out all of her yoga tools that she often uses: yoga mat, yoga strap, and yoga block. My foster mom starts in seated pose with praying hands. She sets the intent for our yoga practice. My foster mom teaches yoga classes to people all over the world. She tells them to just breathe and move with ease and comfort. My foster mom loves posing like a tree. I love tree pose because it makes me feel strong, tall, and balanced. My foster mom shows us the Warrior One pose. This pose makes us feel like we are rockets in flight to the moon. Our foster mom shows balance and flexibility in bow pose. I love bow pose, even if I look and feel different doing it. Our foster mom makes us feel confident and strong. In hero pose, we show our girl power. We lay down on the floor in recline twist. We prepare to end our yoga practice calm and relaxed in Savasana. We love our foster mom because she shares her yoga practice with us. She always ends her yoga practice in seated meditation pose. The following are the yoga poses diagram of Zoey Jackson: prayer pose, Tadasana, triangle pose, boat pose, modified tree pose, reverse warrior pose, bow pose, and cross-legged meditation pose. The next yoga poses diagram is for Raquel. The first pose, hero pose, tree pose, warrior one. Reverse warrior pose, downward facing dog pose, and child's pose. And the last set of poses are the yoga poses diagram for Rianne: prayer pose, hero pose, bow pose, warrior one pose, reverse warrior pose, and Savasana. This book also includes a coloring activity of Raquel in reverse warrior.
That is awesome. And, you know, with all of those poses, I must say I practice yoga as well. And of course, my favorite is always Savasana. So, well, you're going to show us a little bit more about some of the yoga poses that we can do at home.
Yes.
Hi, Read with Carylee. I'm so glad that you are going to be doing a book about yoga. I'm Angela with Meet Me on My Mat, and one of my favorite things to do is teach a family and friends class. We have so much fun. I'm going to show you some poses you can do with your family, with your friends, or all by yourself. When you're doing yoga, you can be a mountain. So take your feet right below your hips and feel the ground beneath you. Maybe rock a little bit. And then stand up tall like a mountain. And your hands can be down, they can be up, they can be really high up. And you can be a mountain. Maybe you're a strong mountain. Here's another thing you can do. You can be a mountain or you could be a tree. So go on one foot and put the other foot right down on the floor. Kind of balance a little bit. See how that feels. Maybe your arms stay down. Maybe you have branches that go up or out. Maybe your branches even catch a storm. You have to do the other side. So go on over and do another tree. Did you ever hug a tree? Hug your tree. Squeeze real tight and do the other side. So you can be a mountain, you could be a tree, you could even be a butterfly. You could sit down and put your feet together and you have little butterfly wings. Your butterfly could flutter and fly. You could have the antenna. You can be anything you want to be when you do yoga. Thanks for meeting me on my mat and have a great time reading these books with Carylee. Thank you.
Oh, those poses are definitely poses that I am used to and that I practice with, the yoga practices that I use at the gym. So I know, this has been a very inspirational book for you for teaching yoga and also writing about being a foster parent. So why did you choose to combine the two?
Well, I knew that I had a passion. I've always had a passion for dance, fitness, wellness, health, and because I love yoga, and because I utilize yoga as a way to spend quality time with my foster children, I thought, why not combine the two? Because both of these things are things that I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about both being a parent and about doing yoga.
Oh, that is awesome. So what are some things that really drew you to be a yoga teacher or to really be practicing yoga as much as you do?
Well, definitely I started because I wanted a lifestyle change. I wanted to not only practice good eating habits, good sleeping habits, but just an overall lifestyle change. I had become very ill during my time in the military with stress and just dealing with different things in life, different struggles, midlife crisis, if you will. And when I became a foster mom, that's when I realized that I had so much more to give to others. Yes. And through my writing, I was able to not only express how I felt, but how much being a foster mom as well as doing yoga had such a positive impact, not only on my life, but in the lives of the kids that I was a foster mom for.
Yeah, absolutely. We often don't really realize that kids go through a lot of stress too, and being able, it's not even just about the poses, but it's about the breathing and the meditation. And I know there's some schools that have, instead of having detention, they will have yoga and meditation, and that really seems to be working for those children. So it's really good to have yoga be brought into, you know, the lives of children. And I'm so glad that you wrote this book, and so glad that you spend time with your foster children in this way to be able to teach them coping mechanisms for the things that they might actually have to face. So
Yes.
is there a book that possibly inspired you to want to write and, you know, basically inspired you throughout your life?
Actually, growing up, I grew up on stories that started with the words "once upon a time." And so, as you noticed in the beginning of the book, I started with a galaxy of dreams and a galaxy of dreams. And so for me, a galaxy of dreams means that it's whatever you want in life, whatever you want, whatever you desire, whatever you dream, if you go after that, you can accomplish that. And so throughout all of my life, I've always started with once upon a time, and then I knew then that I could write my own story. And so what I want to say to all of the different readers, all of the different viewers, is the fact that once upon a time, that sets the tone for you writing your own story.
Oh, that's very inspirational. So absolutely. Once upon a time, you can go and do anything that you would like. Of course, you know, with being a foster mom, or being a yoga teacher, or being whatever your heart's desire. And yes, it may all start with once upon a time, but you can actually write the middle and ending to that story. That's very great. So thank you so much, Miss Zoey, for coming and reading to us and teaching us more about yoga, and, you know, showing us all of the calming things that we can do to be able to create a better atmosphere and, you know, healing for us as well as children. So thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure to be here and to share my yoga with the world.
Yes, absolutely. Well, friends, we've come to a calming end today with Read with Carylee. So make sure you come back every Saturday so that you can meet another fantastic author. I'm so glad to be kicking off season 3 with you today. And remember to always grab a book and read. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching another amazing episode of the Read with Carylee Show. We have amazing authors coming by every week. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. You don't want to miss a thing.